Next morning, Tuesday, March 11th, 1783, the orders of the day appear. Yada, yada this, yada, yada that, don't march in front of these, houses, and let's dig the latrines deeper next time. All the kind of things that orders of the day deal with. And then there's this statement. It would be considered unmilitary if you meet without my authority. And I forgot to mention that because the first Newburgh Address said, let's meet at 11 a.m. on that Tuesday without the commander-in-chief. Highly unusual in the military hierarchy. So what Washington really said was that this would be subversive of all good military order. And therefore, well, I know you have grievances. I know you're upset about pay. I know you think you're a civilian. The civilians don't appreciate you. I want you to meet Saturday, March 15th, 1783, the Ides of March, high noon, on this building, which is high. And by the way, there's a reconstruction of it there at the New Windsor Cantonment today. They called it the Temple of Virtue. Virtue is what it's all about. That is, being willing to sacrifice yourself for the greater good of the whole community. Meet at the Temple of Virtue, this 150-foot-long building. Officers assembled, send representatives, air your grievances. Gates will be in the chair, and send me a report. Very interesting. I know Washington didn't mean that, but I think he knew that Gates would fall for it. Washington will spend the next 3 days preparing for the confrontation with Gates on March 15, 1783. In other words, what I learned in the 4th grade from Mrs. Rand is wrong. At least once, George Washington told a little lie. That indeed he intended to be there to confront the officers, to try to bring them back to the reality of what is going on here. Because if Gates does succeed, if Gates is in charge, if the Army goes into the field, who knows what can happen? March on Philadelphia, Continental Congress couldn't defend itself. Maybe we have a little military dictatorship. Maybe we have a little Horatio Gates that we'd be celebrating today. Thankfully not, but that's a personal opinion. But what I can tell you is Washington was prepared.